law to even take my liberties. It has to be going through a viable licensed doctor with the state. So that means Wiggett's report would hold more valuable merit than those two malicious DA actors. I mean, they have merit for and motive for trying to fabricate to try to get their license. So let's go back a little bit to this affidavit, and can you show me where a crime is actually alleged in this affidavit?
The time I have allotted for today is over.
Okay, we have not met in over 3 months. This is our first meeting.
And I scheduled this meeting. As you know, I was out last week. I told you that, and I'm trying to get as many people as I can this week. I'm happy to schedule another appointment with you, but the time that I have allotted for today is done. It's after 5 o'clock.
Okay. So would it behoove you to have my providers, my therapists, my doctors, give you a letter stating that there is no mental illness? I mean, I've had several meetings with several of my providers already, and they're saying there is no incompetency. Would you like the school to say there's no incompetency? I've taken numerous courses.
I'm happy to review anything that you want me to review, as I've indicated to you plenty of times.
Okay, I would really like you to contact Tim Martinez with CBI as well about this case, and getting that noted as well with this. I mean, there's some serious stuff in here. I have some major evidence that I've been trying to provide to you about the criminal activity due to the water levy in my estate. And before we end, though, can I have the affidavit of Michael Fronte?
Let's make this straight. I've tried to explain this to you in every way that I can possibly think of. Okay? Issues involving your daughter are not part of my representation. Issues involving the eminent domain case that you had are not part of my case.
But it does state here, Mr. Garcia, hold on just a second. I hate to stop you or interrupt you. I apologize. However, if you go through the 900 pages, there are over 100 pages involving the custody case and Olivia, which does involve this case. And I don't see anywhere where Michael Fronte has even sworn that even a crime occurred against him and that he wanted charges placed. There's no phone call even. So how did the sheriff's department get a phone call to press charges when Michael never called him?
Fronte wrote a letter to the sheriff's department through his attorneys.
That's a bogus letter. You should be able to pick it out in 2 seconds. No client rights. If I wrote a letter...
You asked me a question. I'm trying to answer it for you.
Okay.
Through his attorney, his legal counsel.
Who's his attorney?
He indicated it's a firm called Olshoot and Vandergast.
Olson and Vandergast?
California.
Have you contacted them?
He indicates that he confirms that he does not know you. He's never had any personal business relationship with you. He doesn't recall ever meeting you. And he requested and approved the sheriff's department taking any and all necessary steps to remove his name from any and all property titles, vehicle registrations, insurance documents, bills, and any other documents to which you may have added his name.
So how come he's still on the properties then? If he wanted off and that was a valid letter, then how come he's still on there? I mean, all he would have to do, and he's been here numerous times, even in the paper.
I saw that.
And there's other emails. He's contacted me in email. I have not responded, so I don't get arrested. Can we call Mr. Vandergast together? It would be about 4 o'clock there.
Another day, but the time
because I have other recordings of
allotted for today is finished.
Okay.
If you want to schedule another appointment, we can certainly schedule another appointment, but the purpose of today's meeting was to discuss Denver First with you, because I have to do that. That's what the judge required me to do.
Okay.
I've explained the situation to you. I've asked you to sign.
But what I'm asking you, Mr. Garcia, is why proceed if there's no merited cause in this case to even prosecute me?
There's an order requiring me to...
Order or not, you're an attorney. You're to stand up for my rights and for the law. There's no case.
Another appointment scheduled?
I would like to have another appointment. I want to call Mr. Brandon. Mr. Brandon Vandergast together, as I have numerous recordings with him, and he said he does not represent Michael Fronte, and I have that, and he said he has nothing to do with this case, and he never contacted the sheriffs. Even in the transcripts, Mark Myers said he never even talked to Michael Fronte. You can't take a third party. Do you have the power of attorney that his attorney would even... Because in felony force, he cannot file a crime on me. I guess you're not listening.
So I have available some time on Wednesday, April 12th.
Let me see what I have. First off, I want to see Michael Fronte's power of attorney to his attorney to even make claims on his behalf, as there's no record.
Okay. So Wednesday, April 12th at 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock I would have available.
I can do that, sir. Yes.
So we will see you then Wednesday, April 12th from 4 until 5.
Okay, so if Michael won it off, then how come all these years he's still on the property? You can Google it and pull it up right now. He's still on there, and he hasn't gone down, and he's been here numerous times. So if he did not want an interest in this, and he wanted charges against me, then why haven't you called him to ask him directly to his face?
We will see you April 12th at 4 o'clock.
So you're unwilling to call Michael Fronte and see if he even made these claims?
See you at 12 o'clock.
Oh, okay. Can you, I'm going to ask you to write Michael Fronte a letter and see if he even made the claims. Otherwise, I'm going to ask you to drop the case, please. All right?
If you want me off the case, all I have to do is write a letter to the judge and CC me on it.
Withdraw, Michael. Just withdraw or call the board. I'm not going to let you off because you've committed such a crime against me. I'm going to catch you at every turn, sir. Thank you. And that's not a threat.
Oh.
It's just, that's not a threat. I'm just telling you, you have an obligation to stand up for my rights. You have an obligation.
We'll see you on the 12th.
Okay? Sir,
Goodbye.
please stand up for my rights. This is 98 years of, and this is a fabricated case. Thank you for your time, sir. I appreciate it.
I have taken extensive CEUs since the judge and Kayla Bouvet and Nicole Glover, Allison Kennedy,